nipa ne bebree so no obi wɔ hɔ a wosi you are coming for maybe oil and gas conference. The way you look, your appearance, say what you are saying is a lie. Maybe you as a CEO of a big company, your bank statement I already submit is about almost 1 million Ghana cedis. Normal sir, obedua, you're just way you be so question, bro. For no you don't know how to speak, but it's normally bebree doesn't tally, it doesn't make sense. With a study permit, this year, I'm saying, last year, nipa ne bebree a year lucky film. This year, almost 38 million. Say refusals, even as of January to now, has been very high. I made a friend a change in DLI institution. Maybe education on about all those kind of things, how to go about the changing of DLI, designated learning institution. And as a foreign student, you have to be enrolled at what DLI institution. Those are schools are almost me a letter for you to get your study permit, all that. With in terms of formal mobile and study permit, me the spouse and swaba. And also there's been a bit of changes to that, but yeah, and it's a UK DNA, or you cannot bring your spouse and also family on a temporary residence visa. Canada is still open to that.
Sumafo app nie eya homambo ne hweso pankwa na edimu obusua Sumafo app ebehwese hu nipa biara ohia yarehwe no yebeko won ho ebisa won apom yede won bekwa yaresabia ne yahwese won ho atom ansa na yefiri won nchen enu ntitina adwumum ana tena kontrum na yensum wo enu ane se obefa wo phone na okoko Play Store ana se App Store e wo iOS so na download the Sumafo app isia pa ni ajonso.
Wow, Sumafo, fast and reliable.
Sumafo app, sending love home.
DHW 1642 Concord Plain Table Intercooler Engineer Baku 16 daily also worldwide doing on the internet. So I think we need about a channel also SVTV Africa, the voice of the community. And I mean the many chain for me ko Canada mene Stephen Audi, menina bashono susa or immigration expert, menina ba train command babies and say, yeah, started 2024, then they see Canada, more Canada, more Canada students ne other informations I'll be here any dear course on the updates. And I'm a Stephen Audi Babidin community. I mean go straight, Naminko Bisan say, and then they see then Abba on him say SVTV Africa so there. The updates are very important. You better try the other countries, so Australia and USA and other places. So, subscribe to your channel and share a very important program we never wow. Before I say, my sponsors, I say tap send more Europe, Canada, US, the UK. No download the tap send app here. The any agent so the money sika ebe finti. More Gulf countries, Dubai ni adie so. UAE, with me asene Abu Dhabi ni ade with me use tap send. Download the app. This is our Play Store the app. So send this scan. I have a mobile money wallet. So Ghana said in Skolom. Now download the app. And we maybe saw promo code Shannon. So now type SVTV and one. O type ya o send ya beba. Sasuna ejumapa on demand. Ejumapa on demand. Yeah, then more going to more Ghana. Especially more going to muhia artisan, styler, painter, plumber, stillbird, electrician, auto repairs ni ade no. Ejumapa say region bia o project wo bia na so hu omo service bia no obenye obi wo ho enti de obe ne say ko Play Store ne App Store na download the Ejumapa app na ne atro screen so o download ya na just simple kra no o boss wa obo artisans ne ade obi be siu dan ma ne ade obinya omo na obetimi akọ mo website www.ejumapa.com okwa pa eno na odem sa so na Delight Foods here come up mi ko UK Hausa Cocoa Bofrot we Burkina ena sobolo champion pa the whole UK omaji baby a oko afro shop bia na okasa wo delight foods a delight house akoko ubehu wo obi atombi turkey fo ne tombi obi atombi omfum sa enti se walande fresh wo UK a for we ni che afro shop bia bisa delight food house akoko onoma kama o mesigana enti for ni che delight foods house akoko ene ada bo fruit ni sobolo no Sansu na sumafo mo akwantum especially wo Ghana ha no akwantum na sumafo o se sumomo e bia o ma me yare papa yare busuani bi yare unye obi nkohwe no se mfa ne nko hospital ni ade a sumafo ana wo project bia wa ye obeso obi kohwe ma o bia nipa ne di usika de bia na o ya ye twa picture say sumafo se sumomo nti de obe ense populate on the apps on download the sumafo app no download di ana che pa na wo dem straightforward wo hi service a and one say maybe be am region nyina no omo nkrofo wanti download the smartphone Play Store ne App Store. Steve Avishapa.
Oh, I think I'm better. Long time.
Yeah, kasa somewhere last year. Na busia obi ahun ye.
Obi ahun ye.
Nice one. Steve, me know about there. Me make sure also say your new channel SVTV International.
Okay.
Me know by English side no so omo baha omonte for those who don't understand the local dialects no they will go to SVTV International and then watch it from there. I'll do English with you over there so that we start the whole thing again and all those things there. Yeah, but we're the SVTV Africa. So guys, make sure you subscribe to SVTV International so that you not miss. The link is just below this video. Just tap on it and then subscribe so that you get notification. Steve, what about the app? Updates. You started 2024. Then they see what Canada. Omo person about students near there, omo person about visit near there. Then they see Mrana Sasan. Then omo then Canada for no paying for no they are to come this year.
Oh, this year, the Senna will be almost type follow news, Canada news, Actually, say, if living expenses, financial requirement, and no assessor, because say, almost say, almost ba ebe suya adie no, almost ba na sikana almost de ba no, na and so almost. The first, no, na 10,000 Canadian dollars, a year living expenses for a year. And known as so show a bank statement, so. But as of December, normal year changes to and normal increases as kind of to 20,635. But the main reason why I changes when it boils down to say housing. Almost Phil said there's a lot of pressure on the housing market because a dime bringing went in temporary residents now or mobile. Temporary residents here, students, visitors, work permits, or mobile on a temporal status. Or mobile adding say ombenya baby atina. It's in the decide changes when you know but said it to be difficult, say visa say a last year and ma be brief. But one of the reasons, say, person meet quota no. Meet nipa na nke say bana but during COVID, we are trying to meet that quota. Aside from that, there are new portals about it, most of the new online applications, the decision will be made by artificial intelligence, and yet too much of a person looking through all the documents, it will speed up a bit processing, time will be shorter, and then things will be processed very fast. So those are the changes. Was it last week? Immigration minister announced, there are some new policies. They are coming up. Almost first, mobile visitors, temporary students. Anyway, you need number of you need quota but see, they are planning say di quota to her. I say permanent residents, mobile permanent residents, family sponsorship, refugee status, your quota every year, but temporary residents in any quota. Those are the changes a war has to say. I would touch base on saying what you need to do also to increase your chances, and when you come, and so now what you need to do. And this time also you born crophobibre on be do her airport now you born moko the visitor visas back. Just may party being up by December 19th, but you have to be aware, say, you be called secondary interrogation. And the primary interrogation, yeah, would do honors all the passport name immigration officer and near primary. If everything is good now, then you walk out and go and pick your luggage. But secondary, say it means no, something is not right now. Yeah, you call secondary interrogation. And then it's like an interview to show, say, whether your visa, what you said in application is genuine. And it's in a honor, it's more like an interview. Honey, a bunk of and those are the changes. Secondary interrogation, and no diagram, they will send you back home. And
chair interrogation now kano che mugakra asking
as at
mako interview ha ma submit me bibia ya ma me visa fede ma bedum ho a first immigration me passport e bisa me questions fede dem biom fifi mu ben biom
so be do hana the main role in say CBSA officers no me Canada border security way no almost the last checkpoint if say visa officers no a mistake be an oversight be na almost and someone said those oversight will be corrected, and that is the reason why almost yes interrogation no. And sometimes nipa bebre eba on conference and would the passport in the man no onya scan you to me all the information that you submitted and so would the visa no. Or who said there's something fishy and answer visit where it doesn't correspond with what you've told him. When you have the passport, we can say, okay, where are you coming to Canada for? What is the purpose of your visit? Because I'm coming for a conference. In some, you think if he's not very clear with what you are saying now, or the passport member on the paper, no, what Charles said, go and give it to the other person. And no, that you go and be in a line, you throw an up interrogation. Interrogation, and it say, okay, who are your visa application? Who can say, who back conference? Maybe in Calgary. Now, who this can say neighbor? Who ye juma they just want to make sure, say, and some now who can visa application corresponds with, and some now who can what has to say. If it tallies now, then you are free to go. But because visa agents na give visa no more no. Omu ni madia application so. Ya give visa more, yes, which is karma agent. Ya give visa more. You are so excited when you are for plane what we do. Ya start bisawa because when who for application forms, and that is the thing. Say unauthorized agents, almost create an account and what would deem to pretend as if they are you. But as authorized representative, your authorized representative portal, it's your phone biana. We do not pretend it's you. The government knows I'm representing you. And who made the forms in the and all those things. It's not an be do no. You would name idea woman by interrogation on person making sure say the award forms so I would submit here and the reasons of application and yet the same as whatever. If you book a hotel amount, one share maybe your conference is in Toronto, but you've arrived in Calgary. Why are you arriving here? And as a conference time now, the visa delayed. So what is your next step? Maybe your conference is maybe about maybe spare parts dealers association conference and abibisa because apahono what could book different conference which is more of maybe stationary and as just regular conference anything difference will and you one or two questions and it will say no this is not right one of your last checkpoint answer I bet me I'm our room now almost on bed determines even though one year 10 years multiple and 5 years multiple no or number determine say, okay, you have about 6 months, which is the basic requirement. It be by your mom 1 year to stay inside. It be sooner by your interrogation, your money 2 months pay. Even though 10 years multiple, you're more only 2 months to stay inside. Because as some now, they have a bit of doubt. It's restricted. It's your best stamp passport. You're very important. Say, free sign interrogation. Majority of them perform about 80% on visit visas. Yeah, the almost secondary interrogation. Share passport. Say, the stamp now boom. Your short date. Sad date now your short passport stamp no so no. Sad time they so the free Canada. Me who Ghana for my extension, my renewal more ha. Ebi wɔ hɔ a ɔmo anhwɛ passport no mo free hɔ yɛn stamp passport no enti to ɔno no ɔfo 6 months but year renewal no not knowing CBS officers no ɔmo enter ɔmo system no sɛ ɛsɛ nipa will do 3 months enti no wo nim sɛ are you going according to the regular 6 months or they are wanting you to spend only 3 months. It's very important. So we should so we free airport hall. Those are the major things going on right now.
Wow. Okay, say Sisiano new measures be near there. Open say touch it for students and as we bisa and as visitors and as bisa now can be bisa.
Yes. Martin so say at this point, I mean, may hear 2 cases. This is real. We are Mena Mante no almost say IRCC for Kotoka International Airport. Omo go through way omo comments to their real experience. According to 2 guys now many omo kasa once we rock Kotoka inside now before we join you queue akoye check in maybe you call by KLM. And check your passport and check your visa no before you even get to that check-in counter no. Na nip or say Nepal say or yejuma IRCC Immigration Refugees and Citizenship Canada or share way no. I'll say what are you going to Canada for? So he's going for conference. And he says sika he and I one ho. And I no first okay it's Ghanaian so me 2005 Ghana cedis. But I've changed it equivalent to Canadian dollars. And on the said, no, that money is not enough. That would not be it. 18 beside 1 or 2 questions, and we will not allow you to continue checking. 18 or more adding information, Canadian the visa application way. 18 on call the following day, you should send them an email. 18 within a week. On your email from Crofon Hall, which is saying, sir, you were issued a visitor visa, expiry date, so and so. Please be advised, this visa is no longer valid for travel, and you cannot use this letter to travel. And two other guys. There was one other one that was about 2 months ago. Or no need no. Or no Kotoka hona. You say IRCC have informed us, say. Issue visa they went back to your file who said you were refused a US visa, you did not disclose it. 18 a banner yes send you will be a friend of procedural fairness letter no a second chance for you to respond say asemna kano. This is the opportunity to tell us say Canada immigration, we are making a mistake. And the salad and send the Nepal agent now we visa man. And so I have read what agent now almost visa man Nepal. Almost call some law firm be Accra and say East Legon areas. And I almost responded to that fairness letter. Now fairness letter your chances of reversing that decision is very low. There are so many technicalities. So if you don't know Sanoman and you respond to it just in a layman's term now, just at this point, IRCC, some decision someone say no, or respond it doesn't make sense. Then they will refuse you on grounds of misrepresentation. They are banned for 5 years. So who call in Kotoka. I mean, those who've gone through that, I mean, they can put their own personal experience. Be very careful what you say to Sankrofono. I mean, they definitely would be Ghanaians who are working for IRCC or Airport Hall. Sometimes, I mean,
Wow.
they take the power into their own hands. They can make a decision that will affect you. Just be very cautious. It's an answer no be too quiet. Say your agent na visa na mawa. Make sure say you have all the story from the agent. Agents in be brains no person can the whole story actually because it's their trade secret. But at the same time, no money panel be do hana. You put a person in a big trouble. Where Americano, the guy said he paid $10,000 for a regular visit visa, which is unreasonable. And also, Cheska for you pay hotel amano, you pay transportation, totally different from that 10,000.
Wow.
You know. So
maintain that mobile a good say we raise our topic with me. Sure say ebia say no credit omo bibisa my experience bibisa no mema ya so ate say ebia bibisa ho so also say ade o maka cho for me no ko amebo
yeah.
bibisa be wo na yakoya Ghana fo ya o nua Ghana ni we cha no airport a umia ni say die
According to Omo, even airlines at IRCC, because you be do Canada near ball banner, there's a fine Emma airline. If someone making sure say Omo no, so Omo nye bisa our questions now. Omo who say chances of say a ball banner very high now. It's okay, say your mom for crana, what we do now be them say you charge some of the airlines, it's me charge your best $2,000 or $3,000 for any deportation. Because that is why almost no more. But said the main emphasis no one perform mobile as conference or more mobile way. Now nipa ne bebree so no obi wɔ hɔ a wosi you are coming for maybe oil and gas conference. The way you look, your appearance criteria say what you are saying is a lie. Maybe you as a CEO of a big company, your bank statement I already submit is about almost 1 million Ghana cedis. Normal sir, obedua, you're just way you be so question bro for no you don't know how to speak, but it's normally bebree doesn't tally, it doesn't make sense.
Oh, hello, people. My name is Kali Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store. And when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send, it's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Wow. Okay, Steve, then be mom person about this year, no. Students in any idea, no. Yeah, sure.
With a study permit, this year, no, I'm saying, last year, nipa ne bebree a year lucky film. This year, no, almost 38 million. Say refusals, even as of January to now, no, has been very high. Probably about to request for ATIP notes. Just make sure, say, living expenses, your financial requirements, you meet the financial requirement before you go for it to even submit for a visa application. Because if you don't meet it now, they will definitely refuse you. One major thing is that they want to lower the number of visas a year issue for study permit, visits, and all those things. In a sense, they will catch up with the housing. They will be able to build more houses, which it takes time. And if it was a on a study way now, make sure that you meet all those requirements. Don't be in a rush. Say, hey, we'll be a call. One other thing is say, once a Canada no submit visa application and nipa no so be brave no who submit application and ubia beko koye fingerprint so won't submit that within the last 10 years that biometric IRCC gives you a 30 days timeline to do your fingerprint. But because just in recent times number of applications, especially Wakra, are very high. Biometric crown ubu kwa 30 days. Now I don't know what is going on. In the past, even last year, so early to middle of last year, who submit application, most of my clients, biometric is within a week or two, the data available. But you see, I know, who submitted biometric request today now, your date is somewhere in March, thereabout. So no money, making sure so we're planning very properly. So school maybe in September. Take all those things into consideration, apply on time so that you'll be able to meet Sanomano. Sena, and yes, oh, you are in a rush. So no, I handled a couple of cases. I made a friend a change in DLI institution. Maybe education on about all those kind of things, how to go about the changing of DLI, designated learning institution. And as a foreign student, you have to be enrolled at what DLI institution. Those are schools are almost me a letter for you to get your study permit. Now there are instances and a visa no, and can so starting classes September 1st, but the visa by October. Sometimes the school has started it. And what happens? The new rule in say so we'll call the same school now say a different program not to January because when you join when they are fine, you can just come with that visa and also you can delay a little bit and then come around December, send our classes be starting. But so we'll change school no, because school like I say, oh, we gave you offer of admission, you were supposed to report before September 1st. Wait to me and report it before September 1st. Now you cannot join the class because they've started studies about a month ago. What do you do? It's in Walco apply school different. Maybe your first school was in Ontario. School also said no, we don't have any opening anytime soon. We also no, yeah, approval. It's when your different admission was Saskatchewan, when your different admission was Manitoba, and only a different province. And the rules are totally different. And with those, may represent it to change a DLI institution, which is a little bit complicated. And yes, Anna, you have to submit a new application to IRCC because the province has changed. The program of study is very likely what change because sometimes your more business admin diploma or maybe University of British Columbia because when you're visa late, what do? You've applied to University of Manitoba and when your business admin, but maybe bachelor's degree in commerce and answer in marketing. That is totally different province, totally different program of study and all that. You have to submit a new application. But every case is different. We have to see say, okay, school no one is the course content the same. And now say, can you still travel with the same visa? So this visa now the Raymond term. What do you say to the visa officers? Say in case they say, you will offer letter no, say you are going to Manitoba. You are going to maybe University of British Columbia. Why now you are arriving in Manitoba? What is going on? How do you respond to those? And those are normal. You have to be very careful how to respond. I mean, I've done change of DLI institution and all those things. So just say you're very careful. To me the service are now but a 50-50 risk. If you don't do your homework well, now so be doing it besides our seminar. At her point of entry, the beggar said, no, look, go back to your home country, reapply, and let IRCC know that this is the situation, and they might issue you a new visa. But that time, which are plane ticket to that, they will send you back home. If you're not able to get approval on your second time, what do you do? So those are the things that you have to pay much attention to Sawoba as a student.
Yenim say sisi an UK laws no so unya some sikebi ni ade ansana omaye omuwe no kakra as a student near the no musika no more increasing sir.
You see, canon, so almost increase, Once first, we hear 1 year tuition fee, and it's a tuition fee near 18,000. Now living expenses here 10,000. Now you're 28,000. And that's all your bank statement. But you see, I'm increasing to 20,635 for living expenses. The truth in it is, 10,000 technically and soon because behind dying. I don't know, it's about 833 a month. It's not behind our 833. Transportation will be via was our way. It's not my increase. But another way, almost person make it. Once they have to find a main reason. Say you may reduce soon you issue more study visa na sa loss na deba. Those are I think a bit strictness in all that. With in terms of formal mobile and study permit, which made the spouse and swaba. And also there's been a bit of changes to that. But yeah, and it's a UK DNA, or you cannot bring your spouse and also family on a temporary residence visa. Canada is still open to that. But and also now, no, you say, Nepana Wobano, can you prove to us that you really go to the school? And as I said, had it now, can you prove, say, who school now because they bring back on a study permit or we do be and say no my thing now or just go now to baby now or corner hustle 18 financially and no changes are on my year kakra but in terms of approving your family if so to prove say yes me go school my results slate courses are my year so far near my ID card near this is how I stand and to show to the visa officer so I will say okay maybe do say your spouse and as a family a join anyone. Reasons I am out to go to study, How do you show that to me? This is the proof of what I'm currently doing. Sana a decision,
Eyo da sani bia ni da so se obenya adwuma ye saa so na yentimi nya adwuma ebra ye ni anyinama hoden etoda wobeduru adwuma mu na nkane ani ho eba saa na atete no aye bebre enkankan se wobepo adwuma ba fie na nkane ani fie wokoso generator nso a ase famie na nso se wonim JB mobile engineers a all the above problems will be a thing of the past. JB mobile engineers nko na ebema 24-hour dedicated generator services. JB mobile engineers yeton generators foforo any adada nyina sanso na ye maintenance repairs consultation which say uya adwuma say efie nnwuma hodo na o pese auto generator enya generator bia na wo so auto enti uba ye be kirikire mu ne be boawo sanso so na ye welding and fabrication say wo generator kitwa na kese ye be si dan kama e de asi so be ye nsuo ne awia ense no say we school sorry hospital companies and mining companies obia be aso ya ye betimi aboa mo generator abebo adwuma nyina bon JB mobile engineers ewo Tema Michelle Camp Road Freya ewo 0244623899 and 0207596676 JB mobile engineers your generator friend.
Steve yan sha de ba no sa sika sami asa na start say show some sika bi ni ade so mi betu kwa ba Canada na mi krati say na wo kan first about immigration mi krati 2000 na mi sika nyina wo me card so a mitimi nkra physical cash ni nyina asin 5,000 6,000 nyina nche me bag mu se me de ba se mi kra 2,000 na 3,000 na mi sika nyina wo me master card so na me visa card so a and then they stop it.
Oh no, and then it's allowed. It's nipa ne bebre a ye de omo secondary interrogation ye bisa omo sika na also me home or maybe $500 for me but me visa card ewa ha me was so and so that is enough. But
that is enough. Na nya sa na I say guy near Ghana airport nansa.
The guy no say no need visa card or need credit card or needs he didn't know anything about Sina walk on. And I also mostly the Ghana so na upia na visa card. If you hompo na bank statement crown would need be because maybe original media or original papa there. Now we sooner or bar for conference. Anyway, but according to a story, that is what he is telling me. Sometimes, nipa ni bi so if they go through that, just story ni bi, kind of whole thing. But according to when to me and show say, or enough funds. But credit card, Visa card, all is okay. And now savings say, oh, me arrangement, me maybe transfer sikana mame. So show us a proof. That is still okay. That's still enough.
Wow. Aside that, you know, so yen share CCR no, wabo so mo yedim say this year so there. For students they be beba nkofo be remoni ade. Then be obna omo house ne say we no metimi asort out and still an issue. On nam social media obeti and ya deport Indians be and ya we obia twi camera na obi so information. Ebi mu de ehu hye nkrofo mu but obedu also na nya sa na te ye deport we na Canada deport we na we oh hobby my rundown no krebi wom sa say ye deport but sa
Deportation once one thing nipa ni bebree they don't take into consideration and say nkrofo we no omo ye bibia na omo making sure say every year no they go back, they study what has happened. Visas issue last year. Very soon publish visas I refuse ye benya sa numbers no visas I approve nipa eco school. Now Indians na they see and then say Indians ni be brave krom ha and be brave now so na escamming crofo. Amount for so Nigeria 419 Debbie. Do sa Indians no cry. Indians now register school no po any ho no register website be no issue offer letter. IRCC mistake. Use those offer letters no emma visas ni bebree. Afe half of Sankrofon so no be do hana school nankasa it doesn't exist. One year visa no be do e be so your journey be person go school no be do ya na your amount textbook na amount online so we online school now online there's no physical classroom. IRCC who said no if this is the case then we have to look into every offer letter. This year no yeah the offer letter amount and this last year to me you should just offer letter to just apply to see another university and I said the college would have to send a letter to IRCC say we've issued offer letter to so and so country of residence this place and to answer I will submit the application they have to cross-check with the university. That's a new law from all the DLI institution. And so school no and to me yes our confirmation now then it means that the school doesn't exist and now say the school do not have all the credentials to offer admission to international students. So those are normal. Now, nipa ne bebree visa ne be do have pay within 2-3 months. No more than immigration advisors. No more than visa advisors. Wow.
TikTok so especially obi rare Canada and then 1 month 2 months no check the way.
Yeah, and information. One thing is Rebecca, so you don't need an agent, you don't need a licensed agent. But question now, so be say, if immigration lawyers and also immigration consultants and very important now, there will not be a whole university, a program designated to study immigration law. Parliament will not approve, say, there should be a regulatory council for all those things. There, say straightforward applications. Yes, you can do straightforward applications, but there are so many complications. There are so many parts now. You need a bit of guidance to do that. Now, my advice. Oh, I did it myself. I did. So many of them, they don't really tell every part of the story. Yes, you may have gone through. Ebi so be do hana. No ma start aye we. Omoji amafo sika. Oh, mayamo. And then then they consult people like us, say, oh, my cousin be, or me be, or me madam for be, boy, me mechi say, say. So they become a middleman. I am not dealing with you. Some cases, and I don't really go for those things. Say a refusal na, nipa na, or hano, only information be brave. Now, in terms of housing, or bigger cities are, it's populated. And it's difficult to get housing in those areas. There's so many parts of Canada that need people. So many parts that housing is not a problem. If you come to Alberta, Saskatchewan, Nova Scotia, certain parts of those areas, housing is still not a major problem. Maybe in Toronto, Vancouver, in all those bigger, highly densely populated areas, It's, making sure. It's one thing in it, say, me study permit, ama obina. The main focus, and yes, sir, just study visa, and ABG admission letter, they feel excited. That is even the small part of we know. And so planning say area bena me housing what to say, ejumanya or what to say. Say nipa bebre wo na if a part-time job ayedi. Me client call Ontario, bebre took a long time for them to even get a part-time studies. Take all those into consideration before you even submit application. Say call school or area. And housing in some areas, yes, but some other areas, and you're difficult. So within 2-3 weeks, you'll be able to get a place to rent. Be brain so I mean, you can even get a place, talk to the landlords, and as a property management agents, and sana waba. Sana money, deportation. One year normal year, they will let you go because all those CBSC officers, the immigration officers, that is the last checkpoint because immigration, issue visa, they can make a mistake. But at the same time, the gatekeeper that is here, they are the people that will let you in. But study permit, chances of being deported are very low. This is a normal with study permit, most of the time, in our room. Visit visa and known chances of deportation are high. Especially maybe conference. Some normal conference is an outdated model and for use to come. That was way back. But into this time, no you are coming on a visit visa, because of majority of these people, they end up submitting for a refugee, becoming refugee claimants. We saw media drew asylum seekers and all that. Even your friends in Montreal, one of the, I think they are MP or so, I'm on news and say the government should look into visas at Mobile Montreal because a number of refugee claimant applications on marginal is way too much. They cannot handle it anymore. Because what happens in NSA, if they approve your refugee status now, they have to give you permanent residence. They are a bit more work permit, and then they will go back to hear your case. That is where it's putting so much pressure on the provinces that are not ready for that number of people. And take all those into considerations and Sanawaba. We're making sure since I was 6 months, you find a way to renew your visa whilst you look for other alternative. Yamal 10 years multiple, 9 years multiple. Obama, this 6 months. So when to me answer to where go back home, spend about 3, 4, 5 months, and 1 year. Let's bring back. It increases your chances of way rather than submitting my visa. Now I wasted a whole multiple entry now. I didn't say be informed. Make sure so you take the time to do your homework and sana you come here.
Wow. Steve.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's on here. Obama is update. Say before frost war. Obeti me attach. Be a main bisa. Obeti me attach. Say be a new audio. And I feel say quick updates you are the buy and the yeah. Ebe one for be brave. Say be war. Obeti me go ahead no waka.
Oh no. The only thing is yeah, man, Crawford now I'm directed through SBTV, Meda SBTV I say. Anyway, sometimes to me respond the moment, but this time, I'm here SBTV. Someone contacted one soon. I say if I'm not responding, I'll make my assistant the number, and so now I'm responding. My office was Tesano this time. If they go there now. Tesano Commercial Plaza. I was Total Filling Station in China. They can get me, but but if there's any way be answer now, I will let you know. Now
Okay.
we will touch base on that. Yeah.
Yo, Steven, I would even say, so we pass it through SVTV Africa. So the updates na abre straight from Canada and uti no. Metana neba, but magaja and semen in the SVTV International. Jeno brofo. Many be program or intimidana say on the woman I'm a friend and not wabana wabema mo updates ni ade nti muntie ni ye. Asem okay nyina no. Atie ni ye. Ma obi nkodada o. So you will be that down here there. Anyway, madam I say Moshe SVTV Africa, madam production team as DJ Click Sharon and I subscribe to your new channel so that I don't miss it out. Surprises be brave so subscribe send a bear on miss it. Now subscribe to ways to say home subscribe and I share a baby. Madam I say two Akram.
Living in Ghana, abroad, a first timer visiting Ghana, or a company wondering where to get quality service providers in Ghana for any job, then Ejumapa On Demand Services is here to assist you. Ejumapa On Demand Services connect requesters and service providers such as masons, plumbers, electricians, auto repairers, home and office cleaners, trash collectors, rent agents, spa attendants, roofers, beauticians, teachers, CCTV installers, and all artisans on one platform. Yes, one platform. Trust Ejumapa On Demand Services to sort you out any day, anywhere, and at any time. To download the app, please visit the App Store and Play Store or visit our website www.ejumapa.com.
My name is Fernanda Samoa, Director and CEO of Second Generation IT Group. Guess what? We are currently in Ghana and we're going to offer the best courses that will allow you to work anywhere in the world. The courses that we're going to offer, we're talking about cloud computing, we're talking about introduction to computers, networking, network security, cyber security.
We have a conducive learning environment and our programs are interactive where the students get to ask questions and they get answers that's going to help them and we equip them with the right knowledge.
Classes are offered Monday through Friday. It depends on which day you want to come. We have morning shift, we have afternoon schedule, we have evening schedule, and also on the weekends. To register, go to www.secondgenit.com and register.
She has a plan, a secret mission filled by gratitude and affection. She chooses her mother's favorite breakfast. Delight Foods, House Akoko, a harmonious blend of flavors crafted with care and devotion. The taste of tradition and comfort. In that moment, their connection deepens, a bond strengthened by a shared experience. Delight Foods, House Akoko, a delicious breakfast made with care and love in just 2 minutes.